Hello, everyone. I'm willing to bet that each and every one of us has had that moment where we meet or see that one person who influences us and helps define the person that we become. For me, it was Bill Nye, that quirky, crazy, entertaining science guy. Bill Nye sparked a generation of youth to be more involved in science. He made science very fun and enjoyable to learn. I'd like to dedicate this speech to Bill Nye by sharing with you who he was before he became the science guy that we all know, highlighting some of his most influential work, and discussing how he is currently involved, still active, and sparking future generations. Every superhero has a great beginning or origin story. You might be thinking to yourselves, just who is this famous science guy? William Sanford Nye was born in Washington, D.C. in 1955. He was a smart kid and a very successful student during his upbringing. In college, he attended Cornell University, an Ivy League school where he earned his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. Impressively, after he graduated, he began his career working for the Boeing Aerospace Company. In his biography, written by Arthur Stone, Bill designed and developed aerospace equipment for the 747 airplanes that are still currently being made to this day. In my opinion, that is pretty impressive. Moving a bit forward, you might be thinking, Bill seems like a smart, successful engineer. Perhaps some of his best work came from engineering. Nope. Bill Nye's best work or most influential work came from his critically acclaimed television show, Bill Nye, the Science Guy. The show's development was to showcase different scientific topics in a fun, comical, enjoyable way. Yet it was very, very educational. In the 90s, Bill Nye the Science Guy was the most watched educational television show in the nation, according to the Seattle Times newspaper. It went on to be a very successful show. It won 19 Emmy Awards. Most importantly, it became an educational tool. According to a study conducted by the PBS organization, avid viewers of the program displayed better observation and sophisticated classification skills than non-viewers. The impact was real, and science became a very cool subject. On that note, in the 90s, Bill enlightened the youth through his TV show. The TV show came to an end, but that didn't stop Bill. He is also an author. He has written various children's books and has written books on evolution and global warming to spark one's interest in science. He currently still travels across the nation as a guest speaker, advocating the importance of science in our daily lives. He has even recently made a comeback to television. He currently stars in his Netflix original show, bringing science to the forefront. Most importantly, he is the CEO of the Planetary Society, the world's largest and most influential nonprofit space organization, where he is amongst many who are taking us to a better future. To sum things up, Bill Nye wasn't always the science guy that we all know today. He actually started his career being a very successful and smart engineer working for the Boeing Aerospace Company. His best work didn't come from engineering, though. It came from his hit TV show, Bill Nye the Science Guy, where he was able to impact and influence many of the young kids in the 90s. And when the show stopped, that didn't stop him. He is still active in the science community, advocating the importance of science. I acknowledge that Bill Nye planted the seed for my love of science. And even though I'm not going to be a cool science guy like he was, soon enough I will be a mechanical engineer. So I'd like to take this time to thank Bill for being my influence. I'd like to share with you one last thing. Please keep an open mind and go explore the world. There are far too many unknowns out there, and science is the key to unlock those. Just remember that. Thank you for your time. I'll see y'all next time.